Hello guys, welcome back to the Lumley trading video. In this one we are going to be doing some in-depth stock analysis over on ROKU, ticker, well ROKU. Now one thing to note before we get into this is obviously the recent collapse of Silicon Valley Bank. ROKU should somewhat be affected by this, considering they had 490 million in there, about a quarter of all their company's cash and cash equivalents. So obviously be looking out for this. That could be a bit more bad news because, to be honest, it didn't get hit all that bad off that news. So maybe be watching for delayed thing on that. And I think I'll be a bit more patient on the longs just for the time being. I think if we push up to higher levels, I'll be looking at the shorts. But at least for the time being, I said I'm a bit more put off on taking the longs, at least for the time being. Especially as well while we got a bit more uncertainty in the market. I don't want to be taking too many swing longs. So if we push to the upside, again, this is really the main trade ones I'll be looking for. If we can hit up to around $74, looking to hit that short bias. If we can break that, get a potential long. If we break it, like how we always use these levels, the first time we come into them, looking to play a short bias. If we retest it, waiting for the break, the test of support, and if it can hold, then obviously trend is likely to continue to then that next deviation, which in this case would be $85. But really where I would ideally like to see ROKU move to is around $85 to $87, because this, firstly, we'll use it as a zone because the two levels are so close together, but this would be our third deviation over on the 6 month. So very likely that we get a strong pullback on this, or if not, an overall reversal at $87. So definitely something looking out for if we can break to the upside. And we'll give one final resistance, which I mean is going to be around $108 to $100. So those would be the key resistances. On the support side, what would I be paying attention to? So we have levels at 61 and kind of $63. Now this is first deviations between the 6 month and the 1 year, and also a level we kind of been hovering. Obviously we broke through, we tested as a support. It is still kind of unclear whether this level was going to hold or not. So really it's just, I would kind of avoid this level as of now. It's taken a bit too long to either test it as a support or resistance. So I will kind of just be leaving it. And again, waiting for either that break up to $74 or waiting to the breakdown. But if we start breaking down, really there's no trading opportunity for a while from how I trade, because between the levels of $47 and $40, which is our statistical mean on the 6 month and the 1 year. Obviously, if we're trading from a technical perspective, don't want to be trading within this area because this is considered fair value. So unless there's a fundamental reason for it to move in either direction, it's a lot more of a gamble taking a position in there. So not something I'm going to be touching. So if I want to trade this stock long bias, I'm going to have to personally wait until it break down to at least $34, and then I can start looking at it from a long bias perspective. If we break lower, looking at $21 and $18 as further supports. But really, overall in ROKU, I would much prefer to move to the upside from the $74 and above, and they're definitely short bias levels that I'm looking and kind of be my main focus over on ROKU. Going forward. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the breakdown on ROKU. If you did, want to drop a like and subscribe and check out this analysis video.